What's up, everybody? Youth1 Football Director here, Ryan Oliver, and today I am joined by one of 2023's elite wide receivers, Ryan Boyd. Thank you for joining me, Ryan. How are you, man?
No problem. I'm doing good today. How about you?
I'm doing good, Ryan. Ryan, I've been covering you since 2016. We met back when you were in
Wow.
fifth or sixth grade
It's
at
great. Well,
at FBU Top Gun. You were just a little dude back then, but
yeah.
yeah, but big talent, and it's been a pleasure covering you this far. I want you to update me a little bit on the progress you've been making, kind of where you're playing now, and things that you've been up to.
Gotcha. Since back then when you saw me, I was tiny. Like I said, right now I'm 5'11", 6 foot. Grew a lot. The ability to catch the ball is much easier for me right now. I've been getting better ever since, working out. I'm at the gym right now.
Yeah, and Ryan, you're a modest guy. I know you don't boast or brag. You kind of let your play do the talking, but I'm gonna brag a little bit for you. FBU Top Gun. You're a UA All-American. You were at the UA Next Game as an 8th grader. You've been part of Next Gen's The Show. You've been on our Elite 101 here at Youth One as one of the top receivers there on our Freshman 450. But I know how you are. You let your play do the talking. Tell me a little bit about teams that you've recently played for and kind of what you're doing as you playing in high school now.
Right now, teams that I played against, they've been very competition, ever since I got to high school. It's been a different ball game. Guys much bigger, people know what they're doing pretty much for the most part. I've just been trying to stay hip and stay catch up, I've been doing my part for the most part.
Yeah, and when I watch you play over the years, you're just a guy. You're like one of the most steady players I've ever covered. You're always in the right spot. You're always making the right play. You're an intelligent player. You don't do too much jawing. You just play, and that's one thing I've always admired about you, is that you just let your game do the talking. Is that something that maybe your dad has instilled in you, just to go out there and prove it on the field, or that's just how you are?
Actually, my dad, he wants me to talk more. Believe it or not, he wants me to get more out there, and that's just not me. I'm just a cool, laid back guy, and that's all I got to say about that. I'm not very talkative. I might be quiet sometimes, but just like you said, I let my talk through the game.
Yeah, I admire that about you. When you play, it says all you need to say. Like I mentioned, you were on our Elite 101 back when you were going into your 8th grade season. You were part of our Freshman 450 last year. Tell me a little bit about what it feels like to be recognized as one of the top receivers in your class. You were also part of the UA Next Game, so you've been recognized as a top receiver. How does that feel, and does that motivate you to keep pushing forward?
First off, I'm truly blessed to be picked amongst thousands of guys across the world or country, and there's a lot of people that play my position. At camps you might be this receiver line field from 20-yard line to 30. To be chosen to be picked from my recognized and just what I do on the field, routes, catching the ball. I make some unbelievable catches sometimes, and to be picked it's a blessing.
Yeah, and you've earned everything that's come your way. I want you to tell me a little bit about what you love about playing football, Ryan, in the wide receiver position specifically.
I love catching the ball. Catching the ball, getting upfield, scoring touchdowns for my team, providing, helping them out. At the running back position, you get hit every time, man. I truly, personally do not like getting hit every play. Just let it run. Catch the ball out in stride. Get in the end zone.
And for someone that hasn't seen you play, in your own words, what are some of your strengths?
Strengths, just catching the ball. I never been known for dropping passes. I catch everything in my vicinity, in my bubble, in my circle, I tend, if I'm one-on-one, I just might be open still, I just I don't lose a lot of 1v1s, it's not. And I'm on defense side of the ball, so I can see what they're going to do. I can, it's a thinking game. I can get into the right spot, and that's pretty much that.
Yeah, and even from a young age, back when you were in like 6th grade, when I first saw you at FBU Top Gun, you were playing against older kids, and you were outplaying them, and you were always in the right spot. Like, I know I already said that, but that's something I want to reiterate. I've always admired that about your game is that you're a guy that's just reliable. Like you're not gonna, cheat your route. You're gonna run the whole route. You're gonna play through the whistle, and you're a guy that your quarterback can always rely on as like a safety valve. Is that something you take pride in?
Take pride in, you said?
Yeah, take pride in.
I take pride in securing the victory. The win. I know I just won a state championship with my team last season. And just win the football games. That's what it takes.
Yeah, and we'll speak. Congrats on winning that state championship. Will you tell me about a most memorable moment you've had on the football field so far in your young career?
Memorable moment. I was very young. I was at least 9, 10 years old. Scored the game-winning 99-yard touchdown. It was amazing. I got picked up, ran across the field. It was a crazy, exciting moment for me. Won the game. Just winning games. That's pretty much that. Yeah.
So you ran the length of the field, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. Very
How
young.
how was that for you? Were you tired as you was hitting the end zone, or you just had all adrenaline?
I tired it all. I feel like I could run another 99 yards.
Yeah,
it felt great.
That's awesome. For someone that hasn't been a part of your team, what attributes do you bring to your team's locker room?
I tend not to lead by my vocal words, but I lead by example a lot. You won't catch me off doing the wrong things or just doing crazy stuff. I'll just lead by example. Sometimes I will be vocal, provide my team which directions to go and whatnot. So that's pretty much lead by example. That's one that I go by a lot.
Yeah, for sure. And Ryan, what are some of your goals going forward for yourself?
Right now I finished school with a 3.7 GPA. Just getting that 4.0 would just be amazing for me. Just make moms proud. Pops as well. That'll be great.
Yeah, I like that. Making moms and pops proud is definitely important. Do you have any idea of what you're looking for in a college program? I know that's a couple years off for you, but I know that that's going to be on your radar soon. Do you have any idea, just not maybe a specific school, but just an idea of what type of program you'd like to be a part of?
A program that I love to be a part of is a program that accepts me for truly who I am right now. That'll be truly amazing. Someone who wants me in their program, needs to give it my all and whatnot.
Yeah, definitely.
Grades wise, everything. Yeah.
Yeah, it's important to accept you as a total package. Ryan, I would be remiss if I didn't ask you. I know that you've dealt with a bit of tragedy and a bit of hard stuff in your young career. Jaylon McKenzie was someone that you had a friendship with. RIP, he passed away a couple years ago. And I want you to tell me what your relationship was like with Jaylon and kind of how that has impacted you going forward in your football career.
Oh man, we were close since the age of 6 and 7. Grew up with him pretty much. Played against him, little league. Last time I played with him was the UA next game.
Yeah, I was there. Y'all was putting on a show.
Yeah, we actually shared a room together. So we were roommating from the same area. It was great to see him go like that. It was truly heartbreaking. Tragedy.
Does that motivate you to kind of I know you kind of include the hashtag and when you make a post or something like that, does that motivate you going forward?
It motivates me a lot. The fact that I have on a wristband right now, I take him everywhere I go. He's in my head. He's up in he's doing his thing in heaven. It's great.
Yeah, and he was a heck of a young talent. I had actually had the pleasure of covering you guys both at the UA Next game, and I had written an article about him afterwards. And so I'm glad that you're kind of carrying on his legacy as well as a part of your legacy, and that's awesome. Well, Ryan, I want to know a little bit about you off the field. What are some things that you like to do for fun?
Spend time with my family, man. Going across the world, just came. Actually headed to Georgia in a little bit. It's truly amazing. Just hang with family, friends, because they play a big part of my life. Taking me places, taking care of me and whatnot. So yeah, family is a huge part in what I do right now.
Yeah, for sure. Ryan, I got to ask you, I've been asking all youth athletes this that I've interviewed lately, what artist is in your headphones before a big game?
Ooh, uh, right now I'm gonna have to say Rod Wave. You know, he's a very touching person when he puts out song. You know, the new album he just put out. You know, I'll probably pretty much have every song on my playlist right now. You know, he's really nice. He's young. You know.
Oh yeah.
Up
Yeah,
there.
I just downloaded the deluxe the other day, the deluxe
Okay,
edition of Pray for Love. So I'm right there with you, man. For some reason he's a good listen. So that's awesome. I haven't got that answer yet. Usually the answer I get is Lil Baby. So Rod Wave is a new answer I've gotten. So I like that. I like that you're different in that regard. Ryan, is there anything else we should know about you or anything else you'd like us to know?
I will be attending the next gen camp coming up. You know, I just registered for it today. You know, truly hope to let them see what I have and whatnot.
Oh
Right
yeah,
there.
yeah. You gonna show out and you're gonna be at the show and all that good stuff. I know that's gonna happen for you. Ryan, thank you so much for your time, man. It's
No
always a
problem.
pleasure to catch up with you. And hopefully I see you, you know, we cross paths again. It's always a pleasure to see you and your family, your dad, and you guys have always been good to me. And it's a pleasure talking to you, man. Thank you.
You as well.